Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about BTU syllabus, which is prescribed for the subject building materials and construction. For this, the subject code is 18CV34 and you will be having a credits of 3. As you know, it is a 60-40 scheme. You will be writing your internal paper for 40 marks and the external paper will be for 100 marks, which will be reduced to 60. So as the name itself says, the subject building materials and construction. In this subject, you are going to learn about the different building materials used for the construction work and also the techniques used for the construction using those building materials. In this subject, you are going to learn the basic building materials and the basic techniques, not the advanced version. To know the advanced version and the current trends and current materials used in the construction activity, you have to go out and watch different types of materials used and the techniques used in the current day practice. So in the classrooms, you will be learning about the theory, and outside you have to learn about the practical things. So in first, let us learn one by one in each module what the VTU has prescribed for us in the subject. So in the first module, you are going to learn about the basic building materials. What is the basic building material? Stones, bricks, fine aggregate, that is your sand, coarse aggregate, and timber. These are the basic materials required for any construction activity. Before selecting any of these material, you should know whether it is good or bad. How will you recognize whether it is good or bad? You should know the properties of good materials, good characteristics of each individual type of building material. Once you know that, then you can easily identify and differentiate which one is good, which one is of poor quality, and for what kind of material, how much you can pay. All those things you will get to know practically. So in the theory, you will be learning all these details. Once you know the building material, what's the next step of the construction activity is soil investigation and the foundation that you will be learning in second module. Before you lay the foundation or you decide the foundation for the construction work, first you should know the soil properties in which you are going to start your construction work. For that, you should know what is the type of soil and what is the bearing capacity or safe bearing capacity of the soil. Bearing capacity means how well the soil can withstand the load coming from the building and how firmly it can withstand without failure or without causing any damage for the building. Accordingly, if the soil is really of poor condition, then your foundation should be more stronger than what usually required. If the soil is of normal quality, then you can lay the normal foundation. So likewise, you can decide the foundation type also in your building. Then in the same module, you are going to learn about the masonry work. What is masonry? It's the way of construction work or constructing a wall or anything using the building blocks. What are the building blocks? It can be of stone, it can be of bricks, it can be of concrete blocks, etc. It is a skill of joining the building materials and framing a wall. And there are various terms used in this masonry activity that you are going to learn here, and also different types of masonry works which we have in our construction activities that you are also going to learn in the second module. Once this is done, what's the next step is to know what is lintel, arches, floors, and roofs. What is a lintel? That is a support which is given to the given in the wall openings. That is, it can be of doors, it can be of window, ventilators, etc. To avoid the load coming directly on doors or windows, we will lay some RCC beam, a simple beam where the load can be transferred through that into the wall. It can be transferred. That is a lintel that we are going to learn in detail, different types, terms, diagrams, pictures also. It is going to be very interesting. And also another interesting thing is arches. Everyone knows what is an arch and how it will be. What you don't know now is different parts of an arch and what are the different types of arch which are used from ancient period to now. All those pictures we are going to see here, and also how can we draw the diagrams. When we are going to learn this module, you can go out and explore what are the different types of lintels and arches are there in different places, and also you can recall the things which you have when you have gone outside, and you might have visited you might have visited different types of buildings. In that you might have saw different types of arches in many temples and in some historical places also. uh, all those things will be learned here, and also different types of floors and roofs. As you know, uh, various materials are there depending on the quality, budget, etc. There are different types of flooring materials like marble, granite, and so many things are there. So many types of materials are there, and also different types of roof. It can be of pitched roof, flat roof, curved. Many types are there. All those things and terms, how what is the procedure to lay a floor or roof, will be learning in this third module. And after that, we will be learning about different types of doors, windows, ventilators, will be learnt in module 4. Not only that, we are going to learn how to design the staircase. uh, there are different types of staircase. You might have seen the different types of stairs, but you don't know the names. Now on once you learn this module, you can easily identify what type of staircase which you are using at your home or outside. When you go out, that you can make out. And also you can also learn how to design the staircase. Designing means when you steps, when you keep foot on the steps, what that place is called, and how many steps should be there in each floor depending on the given floor height. If you know the floor height and the dimension of the staircase, then you can easily design the stairs. That you are going to learn this in the module 4. This is the only module which you are going to have problem. This is a definite problem. You will get one or two problem in this from this module for sure. And it is easy also. It's not that much complicated. You can easily learn it. And also in this subject, in this module, you are going to learn about formwork, scaffolding, shoring, and underpinning, etc. Formwork is just you can, as of now you can think like it is a mold where you cast the slab, or where you make some model. Some mold should be there so that it should take the shape of the mold. It can be of concrete, it can be of anything. That mold, it is just like that, not exactly the same. The formwork can be compared to that. And also some scaffolding is, uh, you might have seen while doing the construction work, using the bamboo strips or some wooden timbers, on sitting on that, the painting or plastering or some masonry work will be done. That is called as scaffolding. There are different types of that. All those things will be learning here. Shoring, it is repairing of the foundation without damaging the structure, is called as underpinning. And different types are there. That also you can learn this in this module. And in the fifth module, what is the finishing activity of the building? It is a plastering, painting, damp proofing, etc. All those things will be learned in this. And also you will also be learning about different types of paints which we use, and what is the procedure of laying the painting. So many things will be learned in the module 5. So altogether, since it is a outcome based education, at the end of this course, you should be able to recognize different types of building materials which are of good quality or bad quality. You should be able to recognize that. And also you should be able to investigate the soil and you can design a foundation. Not exactly designing the foundation, you can suggest what type of foundation can be used for the same. And also you should be able to supervise the masonry work. Once you know what is the right procedure of laying masonry activity, you can supervise, you can go out and supervise the masonry construction. uh, Only if and only if you know the correct procedure of the masonry work. So that for that, what you should do, you should learn the subject theory and the terms. All those things you should learn properly so that you can supervise very nicely. And then you can also learn about, you should also learn about lintels, arches at various types, and you should be able to recognize what type of arch it is. That you should know what type of arch it is, and you should be able to design the staircase, and you should be able to recognize what type of roofs and floors are there even once at a first look. And also you should know about the finishing activities like painting, plastering, damp proofing, etc. So I can say this, since it is a basic subject, you at the end of the subject, at the end of the course, you should be able to know the right procedure of construction activities. So enjoy learning this subject. In the next module, I will be starting with the module 1. So let's have a good start. Thank you. I'll meet you in the next video.